Yep. Damn, where's my remote at? Yes, sir. What's the deal? What's the deal, man? We chilling like a motherfucker, man. We about to get this show started. We got these bad tacos over here that we about to dig into. Yes, sir. While we get the show started. Yes, sir. Oh shit. Yes, sir. Okay, we got some people up in here. My bad. I'm over here trying to get me something to eat on before I smoke again. But let me go and play this content. Shout out to everybody coming through. Damn, what the fuck am I doing? All right, here we go. All right, we here now. Oh, shit. No, we not. We was there. Here we go. It says, Big Tigger's a strange. There was supposed to be the incident that led to Big Tigger being arrested recently on battery and cruelty to children charges. Now, when you look at this video, you can see the dog is really just trying to get his cell phone back, and they really putting a whole lot of extra stuff on it. And it's like, wow, this is what's really going down, and this is his wife doing this type of stuff right here. Well, if that wasn't crazy and wild to see in itself, and that was just coming right after Big Tigger had said that he was going to step away from radio, his wife ended up getting arrested on kidnapping charges.
Kidnapping suspect is under arrest in Hart County, Georgia, and 2 children are safe following a traffic stop. That is according to the sheriff's office. Deputies said last night they were notified about a vehicle traveling north on I-18. Deputies said the driver was wanted on kidnapping-related warrants out of Maryland. Investigators said the vehicle was stopped near the I-85 exit to Highway 77. The driver was identified as 37-year-old Alicia Brown. Deputies say 2 children were safely recovered from the vehicle. In addition to the warrant out of Maryland, deputies said Brown was also wanted by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office.
And this has been something that people have been saying. She had this going on where she was from in Maryland or out there in Maryland. I don't know if she's from there, but people was like, hey, man, she got some old stuff. People in her kids' family been speaking out, and she got a lot of stuff that went down in her past. Well, they caught up to her today after she came through with this stunt that was on that video, and it says Big Tigger's estranged wife, Alicia Brown, is now facing a whole new set of legal problems. TMZ has learned she's been arrested in Georgia on a warrant related to kidnapping. Hart County Sheriff's Office tells TMZ deputies tracked down Brown's SUV Monday night after receiving a bolo tied to an outstanding kidnapping-related warrants
out of Maryland. Authorities say Brown was arrested without incident during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85, and 2 young children inside the vehicle were safely recovered. We're told Trigger's kid that he shares with Brown was one of the children in the car. Investigators say the Maryland warrant stemmed from the 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child. Brown faces a felony interference with child custody charge in Georgia, and officials say she'll be extradited to Maryland. The arrest marks a stunning new development in what's already been an explosive stretch for Brown. As TMZ previously reported, Tigger was arrested last month on aggravated battery and cruelty to children charges. Ring camera footage then surfaced that appeared to show Tigger, legal name Darian Morgan, physically assaulted Brown during a confrontation. Now, when you see that video, you hear her really overreacting. He just said, man, give me my phone back. He ain't hitting her. He ain't punching her. She out. Just a whole lot of nonsense going on, her misbehaving and acting like a child. Well, throughout this time when everything been happening, me covering it, people have been hitting me up in the DMs and tagging me and stuff saying, hey, bro, she got a shaky past. She done stuff like this before. The situation with her kids, she got some kidnapping stuff, a charge saying that she ran off with one of her children from the father, something that had custody.
Used to seeing terrible things, say this one is in a class by itself. 24-year-old Alicia Brown not only allegedly left her child alone in the car for 8.5 hours, police believe she also put sheets over the windows to make sure no one saw the 4-year-old. And it doesn't appear she ever even checked on the little girl the whole time.
Personally, I don't really care what the excuse is. I can care less if they had the whole car set up like a daycare center.
Fox 45 spoke with it.
So I'm like, wow, what in the world do Tigger really got going on? Because you should know better than really diving in this water and settling down with something like this that's happening when they moving in this type of way. But even with that right there, on her sake, what type of program is you running and got going on when you trying to get locked up? And we all saw the video. It was wild and crazy that we're really looking at something like that in 2026. But you'll really go use the music scene and use the culture to really go get your husband locked up, knowing that that ain't what that was. But then to go back and, hey, my kids and things of that nature, because I don't know what's all what. Supposedly the kid family on the daddy side has been looking for, trying to reach out, or looking for him, whatever, trying to reach out and trying to get in contact. But now they finally have because of these warrants that's here. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some wild stuff coming out with this. And messing around with her, bro, you might be able to do a little mini short film or documentary at this point, because the way that she moving is completely disgusting and completely out of line. I can't even believe this right here. This is something that's wild, and it's all on her. Keeping it all the way 1,000, bro, because there's real victims out here going through real stuff, and she just weaponizing the system. Now, Big Tigger had been came out, and I'm going to keep playing it, where he denied this stuff, said that it wasn't true. Also, his co-worker, who she accused him of cheating with in this situation, came out and said that it wasn't true, and she was not going to be doing a lawsuit.
I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology.
Despite these last few days, those values remain unchanged for me. I would like to reiterate that I have never, nor will I ever, have an affair with anyone in a relationship or marriage. My mother and father, who are listening right now in Ellenwood, have been married for 42 years, and I will always value such a bond. Mom and Dad, thank you for showing me that. As difficult as this experience has been on myself. And
so when I look at all this played out right now, bro, this stuff right here all the way left field. she out of pocket and out of line, man. And I'll say this, for the most part, it's been like maybe 1 out of 1,000 comments who was like supporting her in this situation, like she ain't did nothing wrong. Everybody like, nah, she tripped out. She all the way out of line, and she all the way out of pocket, man. You ain't supposed to be putting the laws in nobody's life, especially if you making up stories, especially if you're trying to railroad somebody's name and what they done built in the game. It just is what it is. And now the most important thing, the kids, what's happening with that right there? Because you got a lot of stuff happening yourself. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
Yeah, did he just say stay on your pivot? All right.
It says, Big Tigger's estranged wife, Alicia Brown, is now facing a whole new set of...
Now we want to get to the video. Let's get to the video.
I mean, that's my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for? Get off. What do you need it for? Get off me. Please get off me. As soon as you give me my phone. Please get off me. It's my phone. Please get off me. Registered in my name. Please get off me. Give me my phone. You're sticking my ear in my ear. Oh, sorry. Get off of me. Give me my phone. Please get off of me. You can stay right on the floor. You're a manhandler. I'm not manhandling my phone. Tigger, get off my phone.
Do you not see Autumn cry?
Stop. I'm not doing it. She dropped. She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give me.
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
Dave, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing it.
Yes, sir. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger!
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
I can't.
There you go. Now we'll plug it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off the picture. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And this video right here is a big part of the reason when it comes to domestic violence cases and accusations. I try to do my best all the time to wait till everything plays out, because I don't be knowing what happens for real. Sometimes it turns into stuff like this where it's clearly a setup and somebody just trying to push a narrative. Then when the facts come out, it's like, come on now, what you got going on? But then sometimes it be even worse where it be the other way around. Well, hold on, dog, you really got down and did bad in that situation. But this right here with Big Tigger is a clear-cut example of why peace of mind and being in a relationship when you know somebody got these type of antics and tactics that they will use to tear down your brand and burn the whole house down just so they can prove a point. And you got to walk away from that and cut it all the way off. There is no negotiations. There is no, and let me try to get her some help. Let me try to get an understanding, man. No, you will play with my livelihood. You will put me behind bars. This is pathetic and nasty right here, bro, because of the other video. When you look at it, they saying the door possibly is what caused the knock on her eye. Now, she brought this stuff to the internet, y'all. She the one that put it out there. She the one that got these charges filed on him. But you see the entire time, she's the antagonist. She playing for the devil now. And once you show me you will play with the devil with me, you will disrupt my freedom. The most important thing that a man can have. After that, your connection with God. I mean, before that is God, then it's your freedom. My freedom. You will really take my freedom and my peace of mind away from me to prove a point over a cell phone. What are you, 13 right now? And just keeping it 100. I'm even getting upset. And I don't even know how young her son is. No disrespect to his father. Obviously, it's not Big Tigger father. No disrespect to his father, anything like that.
he riding for his mama, but it's like, bro, did she put you in on this to set bro up? Like, hey, record what's going on right here, because this is out of pocket. Now, she the one that said that I never said that he abused me, so I'm like, bro, what is really happening? And then Tigger came to the internet and had to step away from work and said, for as long as I've been in this industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight on the culture and the incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life is in the public eye. It has become the subject of overwhelming speculation and misinformation. Through all of this, what hurts the most is being away from my son. Nothing is more important to me than being a great father. So I've decided to step away from the mic for a while to focus on my family and give my legal team the room they need. As I previously said, I unequivocally deny every allegation, and I'm looking forward to clearing my name. Thank you so much for the love and support. Now, we'll be real right here. This video cleared Big Tigger name. He been saying it since day one. I ain't had nothing to do with this. His co-host has spoke her piece as well.
I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint.
Those values remain unchanged for me. I would like to reiterate that I have never, nor will I ever, have an affair with anyone in a relationship or marriage. My mother and father, who are listening right now in Ellenwood, have been married for 42 years, and I will always value such a bond. Mom and Dad, thank you for showing me that. As difficult as this experience has been on myself and my reputation.
And now, to my understanding, I think the co-host that said you done damaged my reputation, damaged my brand and what I built in this industry, she's supposed to be taking his wife on a lawsuit. So she just caused a bunch of capital C's right now. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation and keep the algorithm in rotation that we added crashing out to this situation. I cannot stand where people will use the law and weaponize the law to be a victim when there is real victims out here, bro. And what's so crazy, if anybody tell me he should have just let us see the phone, or, hey, he must have been hiding something in the phone, you in high school right now, dog. If you got an issue with that man not letting you see his phone, then it's time for you to pack up and leave. You don't go do stuff like this and then get the police involved, get me arrested, damage my brand, damage my career, tear me down as a man, because this right here stays next to my name, even when I do get cleared, like he should be cleared of everything. But you done got me with a cruelty to a child endangerment charge or whatever they want to call it. Really? This is out of line. This is pathetic, bro. This is disgusting. Hey, women, take some accountability if you do stuff like this. It's women out here that's really going through stuff, no doubt about it. We ain't gonna downplay that. But this right here, bro, gotta be called out. The theatrics, the antics, and I did get the people, my supporters. Y'all, I see some of y'all told me to go watch the other interviews. I guess like her ex explaining some stuff she done did to him in the past. I ain't even had time to go look at it because I was like, I'm gonna just wait till the facts come out. But not saying that those ain't facts, but this right here, let's wrap this up, man. Big Tigger, get back to work, and you know what you got to do. If you choose to stay with her, that means you love the problems. Tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
Well, I said, if you continue to stay with her, boy, that means you love the problems. Man, come on. Yep, she got to go get up out of here. Damn, that's crazy. This bitch is she got arrested for kidnapping her own kids or some shit. Now, that's some whole shit. You don't tell it like, nigga, hey, look, man, if them women want to take care of their kids, man, let them women take care of their kids, man. You don't tell it, you got some whole ass niggas that want to take the kids for the women because they mad at the women. Now I can see if she wasn't a good mother. Yeah, what's up? What's up, G? What's going down? Salute, bro. Yeah, I can see if she wasn't a good mother, so you won't custody of your child, so your child can be in a better predicament. But now, nigga, you just want the child because you mad at the bitch. Nah, nigga, let her nigga, you know what I'm telling you. Then she probably know that too. She probably like, nah, this nigga only want my baby because I don't want him no more. So she gonna do everything as a mother, goddamn it, to keep her motherfucking baby. Cause shit, nigga, goddamn, nigga, let her keep her baby. Well, y'all niggas be doing some whole shit, man. Yeah. Nigga, hey, look. Hey, these niggas be doing whole shit, man. Taking the babies away from the mother, man. Let them kids stay with their mama, dog. You don't come on. Yeah, niggas be thinking that like they did some real shit. Like, no, you didn't do no real shit, nigga. Now the mother nigga is gonna be like, damn, yeah, you ain't do no real shit, nigga. Yeah, but that's crazy. She kidnapped her own baby. Yeah, shit, shit. I ain't look, and she'll go to jail behind that shit. They arrested her ass, so that lets you know, goddamn it. Yeah, and she probably get out and do it again. You know what I'm telling? She probably like shit. Just imagine, like that's my motherfucking baby. You know what I'm telling? She probably get out and do it again. Shit, goddamn it, yeah, that's boy, it's going down on this home, man. What's the motherfucking deal, man? We ain't doing shit but chilling like a motherfucker, man. Let's see what's else going on it. Okay, we got Dream Dog Breed. They say the shooter has been revealed. Oh shit. And look, and these niggas supposed to be a crip. You don't tell this the shit that I'm talking about. It be these crips that's doing a private investigating. Like these niggas supposed to be gang members, or they supposed to be bosses, or whatever the fuck they supposed to been back in the day. But now they got time, they got spare time to come on this bitch and investigate and do homework and shit and find out about shit. So yeah. Shout out to them niggas, man. Well, we don't want to see that because we don't care about who the shooter was, even though it was a fucked up situation. But we try to expose all that. Yellow Beezy trial. Okay. Yeah, that nigga Yellow Bee's ass going down. They say Big Meat's first ever kick screen. Big Meat say Cabergo not a single man. We ain't see they ain't got nothing on YouTube. So Austin Ray respond to this probably be some old shit. This nigga right here be posting old shit. You gotta watch this nigga right here. This nigga right here, he'll post some old shit. Yeah, I'm giving y'all the game. That nigga right there, he'll post some old shit. And you'll think it's some new shit. Well, he'll put, well, check you know how this algorithm is. He'll repost the shit 2, 3, 4 times. Like, man, I know I just watched this shit, nigga. Fuck you post this shit again for. That motherfucker say, why was Soldier Slim strapped with big guns?
We talk about how it is now. What it is on the streets in the world. I know we talked about.
I don't even want to watch that. I wasn't even trying to click on that. I bullshit you not. I was not trying to click on that. I'm really mad that the motherfucker my blunt that went out, dog. And I still ain't went and got me no motherfucking lighter, dog. Yeah, we don't know what's going on around this bitch. Well, let's see what
last
Trump
night,
talking about.
President Erdogan.
We're gonna be right back.
I think it was really, I would rate it a 10, maybe a 12. A bit of a small palace. 12. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything is beautiful. And we've had some very good meetings, in particular with Turkey and trade. And now we're meeting with everybody today. As you know, we have a very big meeting with lots of leaders from, I think, every country, right? Every country showed up. Every NATO country. Yeah. Plus, we have a couple that aren't in NATO that would like to be in NATO, I guess. But it's been very successful. It's been a fantastic meeting. So I'll be having a news conference after we're finished today at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I assume most of you will attend. But a lot of things have been determined and some things haven't, frankly. We attacked very powerfully last night the very dangerous people from Iran. They're sick. There's something wrong with them. We said, go and do your funeral stuff. And instead of that, they start shooting rockets at ships yesterday. And so we hit them very hard last night, very hard. I would say 20-1, 20 times tougher. And I told them every time you hit, we hit. And of course, they're dirty players, so they go after everyone, probably including me. I've been number one on their list for years. And they're a bunch of scum. You want to know the truth? They're scum. And so we don't like them. I don't like them. And they're evil people. And it's the denuclearization of Iran. And we're going to denuke it. We're not going to let them because they're crazy. And they can't have a nuclear weapon. And they go around killing people. They've killed thousands and thousands of our soldiers. They've killed hundreds of thousands of innocent people. They had the roadside bomb, Soleimani. I took care of him first term. And that was a big thing because I think they probably would be a lot stronger had he been around because he was a bad guy, but he was an evil genius, but a bad guy. And he was the father of the roadside bomb. The roadside bomb is a bomb that goes on when you're driving your little vehicle around and it goes on and you have no legs, no arms, and no face. And they've killed thousands and thousands of people. Even the SS Cole was theirs, you know, if you remember that disaster. So I don't like them at all. And frankly, I think we waste a lot of time with them. I think we should just do our business. Can you imagine? They start shooting bombs, actually missiles at ships yesterday. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, a couple of others. And they don't know. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing. But they're bad people, very bad people. I think they're incompetent, by the way. Because if they were competent, they would have made a deal a long time ago, like about 47 years ago. So they've been in trouble for 47 years, and we took out their first set of leaders. We took out their second set of leaders. They want to take out the U.S. leader, me. I'm on every list. I saw things this morning. I'm on every single one of their lists. And so far, I guess I've been a little bit lucky, but that maybe doesn't last very long because that's the way it goes. But we have great people. But these are evil, sick people, and we have to rid their cancer. Their cancer. And you know what you do? You got to cut out cancer early. And that's the way I feel. And I want to thank Mark. He's been a great Secretary General of NATO. I'm not happy with NATO because of what they did with Greenland. And I'm not happy with NATO because of the fact that they didn't want to help us with the number one state sponsor of terror. That's Iran. They were unwilling to help us. Now, in all fairness, I didn't speak to Mark about it. I think if I did, it might have been different. But we didn't need help. But I was really testing. I wanted to see whether or not they'd be there. And the answer is they were. I spoke to Germany. I spoke to France. Spoke to UK. Spoke to Italy. I didn't speak to Spain. Spain is a wasted cause. We don't want to do any trade business with Spain anymore, by the way. I'd like you to cut it off. Spain is a terrible partner in NATO. They don't participate. They don't pay. I don't want anything to do with Spain. Cut off all trade with Spain, please, including visits. Okay, we don't want anything to do. Watch them come running back. Oh, they'll come running back. They treat this man terribly, and this man's a good man too, great man. They're lucky they have him. But Spain doesn't agree to anything. and you shouldn't carry them. I mean, you sort of automatically carry because you're protecting an area, so they're there. So they probably figured they have to protect us, right? But we don't have to. We don't have to trade with them. I don't want to do any more trade with them. All right?
Yes, sir.
Take it immediately. You don't even talk to them. They're hopeless. Bad people because, you know, they have everybody else going and paying and working. In Spain, in particular Spain, there are a couple of others, but in particular Spain, they're open about it. They're hostile about it. And let's see how hostile they remain when they call up and they, please, we want to trade with you, sir. We want to trade with you, sir. They make so much money with us, and we're going to see that they make a lot less. I want no business with them. So other than that, we're having the big meeting in a little while, and I'm going to relate my problems. Greenland is a big problem for us. And the other big problem is the fact that when we wanted them, we didn't want them badly, but we did say, if you want to join us, and they all said no. But when they could have, they weren't there for us. And we've been there for them. We spent over $1 trillion over the last short period, $1 trillion, in order to protect these countries from Russia. And has nothing to do with us. We have an ocean, but it's been a long-term thing, and they haven't treated us right. And Mark understands that. He understands that. And we're going to work something out, I think, one way or the other. But we've been treated unfairly. We pay disproportionately. We had a time when we were paying 100%. We were paying 100% of NATO, and yet a lot of the countries weren't paying anything. But there was calls made a few weeks ago. I spoke with UK, and the Prime Minister said, well, we don't want to help you now, but we'll help you when the war's over. I said, that's not good. And likewise, I spoke to Germany. They didn't want to help. I spoke to France. They didn't want to help. Nobody wanted to help. Some of the very small countries want to help because they're the most vulnerable. I mean, that's the only reason they want to help. So I appreciate you being here. We're going to be going back together, many of us together. And again, I want to say, despite the fact that I'm very upset with NATO, that we pay far, far too much, billions and billions of dollars too much, because it's unfair, because we're protecting them. So we protect them, but they're not there for us. Think of it. Doesn't work. But I want to say this is a great leader. They're lucky they have him. It's their biggest asset. You want to know the truth? So, Mark, would you say a few words?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Dear Donald, let me start with Iran. We discussed it last night at the presidential palace. I think what you did, degrading the nuclear capability, crucial for Israel, the region, for Europe, degrading the ballistic missile capability of Iran, crucial for Israel, for the region, for you, for the whole world. And then trying to bring this to a peaceful end. They attacking ships yesterday. I think what you did last night was absolutely necessary. It was a very strong response. And I'm with you on this. It's really important. When it comes to NATO, what you have achieved, and this is a huge win, and I just want to say this again, the last 2 years, Canada and European NATO nations spending $215 billion more in 2024 and 2025 and 2026 compared to 2024. This is staggering, 258 billion. In the meantime, almost 200,000 jobs in the US being supported by all the investments by countries in the United States in the defense industrial base, buying from the defense industrial base from the US companies. So here you see there is you have been able to really get them to step up, to do this. And when it comes to Iran, I know you're disappointed. We discussed it a couple of weeks ago. I would say these are isolated cases. 5,000 planes taking off from European airports in support of Epic Fury. It was Europe as one big platform of power projection for the United States, helping with Epic Fury, including countries you mentioned, Germany from day one, France, and many others. We discussed the Bucharest airport, which was closed for a couple of days for commercial traffic because you needed it for Epic Fury. And they were totally
United
fine.
Kingdom wouldn't let us use the island for 2 weeks, so we had to fly back.
No, so I'm saying you're right. There are isolated
and
cases.
Italy was very bad, having to do with their bases, as you know, and a couple of others. So
But still, generally,
didn't come to-
5,000 is huge. And you mentioned Spain. Even you got Spain to pay 2%. They made a huge step in last year. So there's still issues we have to solve. But hey, also even on Spain, I would say they got to the 2%. And I know you have a very strong relationship with the United Kingdom, the King, but also you personally always with Keir Starmer, who is now leaving office. He has now also committed to spend another $20 billion extra, 15 billion pounds on defense. So I would argue without you in this chair, this would not have happened. It is, of course, because of Russia, but also because of you. So grab to win, it's there. You did this. It was The Hague, and now they are implementing it. And on Greenland, you and I made a deal in Davos. I will make sure that that deal is step by step being implemented. That you can deploy, if you want, the Golden Dome on Greenland. You have your trilateral talks. Marco is leading them from your side with the Greenlanders and the Danes. And it comes to if they would change their constitutional position in the kingdom, etc. But hey,
I mean, just so they understand, Greenland is very important for the United States, but it's not important for Denmark. In fact, when Denmark was overrun by the Nazis in less than one day, Hitler beat them out in one day, took over. They asked us to take care of Greenland. In fact, we took Greenland, and then stupidly we gave it back. We shouldn't have given it back to them because we're the ones that need it. We need it for protection of the world, not just the United States. And it's very important. It doesn't help Denmark, but it helps us. And it's very important for us. And again, they were defeated very quickly. Denmark was beaten in one day, less than one day, by the Nazis, by Hitler. And when this happened, they immediately switched it over to us. We owned it. We had it. We were taking care of it, and then we gave it back, which is, I don't know why. I wouldn't have given the Panama Canal back either. So what do I know? I certainly wouldn't have done that because China's trying to take over the Panama Canal, and that's not going to happen. So, but I just, it's interesting. I'm very unhappy with NATO, and yet this man is a great leader.
Said that's not going to happen.
And he gets it. He gets it maybe better than some of the leaders.
But also your allies get it thanks to you, and that is important. Yeah. I could not do this without you.
It's too bad Biden didn't do it, or Obama.
Hey, but you are here now.
Obama.
And you and Trump 45 and Trump 47. In total, more than $1.2 trillion. I call this the Trump trillion.
No, it's true.
$1.2 trillion extra spent by Canada and the
And I'm not only blaming NATO. They got a free ride. And
not
if
anymore.
Biden had any brain, which he didn't, he would have said, you got to pay more. And same with Obama. Two bad presidents. But they could have asked, and you would have done that too. It would have been, who knows? But who knows if they would have done
happen. And it is a huge.
It should have happened years ago. And it couldn't. But Obama didn't do it. And Biden didn't do it. And frankly, Bush didn't do it either.
But you did what Eisenhower started trying to do, equalizing the Europeans.
He tried.
And all the other presidents, none of them were successful. You were the first one. It's your win. Your win in the Hague.
That's why I like him.
And the win now.
That's why I like him.
This is true. Without you, this would not have happened. Really,
you have any questions?
Mr. President, is the ceasefire over? Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. If I make a deal with him, we have a deal. And he goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed. No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. If they go outside, talk to the press. They say we never even talked about it.
You know whose side to be on.
They're cuckoo. As far as I'm concerned, it's over.
These talks won't resume after we get through the funeral proceedings.
What?
Does this mean that talks with Iran will not resume?
I don't care. They can talk, but I think they're wasting their time. They're a bunch of lying guys. I do my whole life. That's all I do is deals. My whole life that's how I became president. I guess that's a deal too, right? But I made a lot of money. I had a lot of great success, tremendous success. Everything I did, I was successful. And I deal with these guys, and I say, this is from a different school. They're liars. They're cheats. They're sick people. They've hurt their people. They killed 54,000 people as of now that were protesting. You know, when people say, how come they haven't taken over? They can't take over because they're dead. They killed them. Nobody's going to take over. They have no guns, and the other side has machine guns. And they're killing them. The press doesn't report it. But they're bad people. They're bad people. And frankly, I don't want to waste my time with them. Now, I'll let our wonderful negotiators keep talking if they want, but I don't see it. I don't like these people. You know that? I like him. I like the leaders. I think all of these leaders.
Great. And they love
I think they didn't treat the United States fairly for many years, but that's okay. But they're sane, rational, good people. Most of them. I don't like a couple of them, to be honest with you. But there are a couple I don't like much. But I like Erdogan. I'll tell you, I like President Erdogan. He rolled out the red carpet. He's terrific. You know, he could have gone into the war. A lot of people saying, like with Bibi, I like Bibi. I think Bibi was a terrific wartime prime minister. But Bibi said rough things yesterday about Turkey and Erdogan. And I said, you know, I spoke to him. I said, he could have gone into the war because he doesn't like Israel much. And he doesn't like Bibi much. And he didn't go because of me. And this is a military power. Millions of soldiers. Turkey is very strong. They have a lot of our best equipment. They're trying to get the F-35s. But he didn't go in. He would go in. If it weren't for me, he would have gone in. And he would have been on the other side. Even though I don't think he likes the other side either, because he happens to be very sane and they happen to be very crazy. But so I think, you know, they treated us right. I think China treated us right. I was with President Xi and I said, I hope you're not going to go into the war because we don't want that. You know, he gets 50% of his oil from the Strait of Hormuz, and he gets more than 50%. And he never went into the war. He didn't supply him equipment. You know, he was great. I'm a big fan of President Xi. A lot of people say, oh, why? You know, I watched a couple of people critical of the fact that TikTok is so bad. It's so dangerous. It's so horrible. They're spreading all these rumors. And the numbers came out yesterday. You know who's number one on TikTok? I am. I'm number one on TikTok. And all I talk about is how bad communism is, right? They say, oh, it's terrible. They're spreading, but I'm number one. And I listen to Gordon Chang. I like Gordon Chang, but he's always like negative. Oh, China's so terrible. They're so terrible. And TikTok is so terrible. But I'm number one on TikTok. I have like 4 billion views or something like that. So I don't know. People have to get the priorities straight. We have had a really good day. We're going to have another good half a day. And then I'll see you later. We'll talk to you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, press. Thanks, guys.
I also will do a
press. Thank you, guys.
It will be more
Thank
important.
you, guys. Thank you.
Motherfuckers say thank you guys. Thank you guys. Trump done fucked up. Trump thought he was gonna go over there and goddamn control the last civilization of the world. Nigga, you tripping. Nigga, that's like the oldest civilization you can think of, nigga. You not about to go over there and nigga, how you think nigga America got here, dumb motherfucker? You stupid. Bye. We gone, nigga.